Welcome back. It's Creative Redundancy back again. The one known as CR. And barely gave like 20 minutes notification, impromptu type of stream, live with CR chat. And there's gonna be some updates. Because yeah, it needs to be said. So hopefully everyone's doing well today. Hopefully everyone's doing well, like I said. Doing what you need to do. Doing the things that need to be done. And all that other good stuff. I actually decided to use the orange color for this one. Oh, look who it is. Hello, Shiny. How are you doing? Yeah, I decided to use the orange theme for obvious reasons. I was just like, oh yeah, I usually use like the blue, standard blue, but I'm like, I'll use this. Hi, Vanessa. How are you doing, Vanessa Kitty? Nice to see you both. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hey. You know what I hear? I hear seeds. Maybe I'll show a quick sneak peek on it. The video's not out until next month. I decided to wait. Because I have another video I need to post that's scheduled that needs to be posted right away. Well, not posted, but public right away. So I had to delay this other video. Hi, Molly. Oh, let me change that. No, not that. Wait, hold on. No, wait, not that. Hi, Molly. That's not what I'm trying to do. Come on. Good evening, Jason. Okay, wait. Come on. Hi, babe. But whatever, Jason. Says hi, then automatically asks. What are you craving today, CR? You craving food again, like usual? Oh, that kind of thing. I should just start it. Oh, sorry. Okay, Jason, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong key in there. I thought I was trying to pin that. What the hell? Damn it. I swear I did not mean that. I did not mean that, by the way. Molly, tell him I didn't mean that. That wasn't. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to pin the comment. Dang it. Can I? Why can? Oh, it's not a gun. I wasn't even trying to do that, by the way. That is not what I meant to do, by the way. That I don't know. That stupid thing was like right there in the chat mood, and I. Yeah. Sorry. No, Molly, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to pin the comment. I was trying to pin his comment on the top. And you know how sometimes the menu? Yeah, I was just like, I could have sworn I hit pin and not block. And I'm trying to do that. No, I wouldn't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that on the channel. It's just, sorry, my bad, Jason, my bad. I don't know if I can change that right now. I know. Because I was just like, I usually do. Memo to self, maybe I shouldn't pin any comments. That's not what I went. Well, at least he's laughing. Yeah, because I was just like, I don't. Oh, whatever. See, I was trying to do that. See. Yeah, there we go. That's not what I meant to do. Ugh. Well, I guess I might as well update you guys apparently on something else now. Why I'm at. Unfortunately, I'm having issues with the wireless headset I'm using. So I gotta use the built-in mic or a wired headset. So it's a little bit different. So I gotta hold the phone closer or be tethered to a headset. I can't do this kind of walk away or whatever. What's up, Jimmy? I see you in there. I hope that think was impermanent. Wait, hold on. Go on to. Maybe I can change it. Hold on. I'll go over to the YouTube side. I don't know. Maybe I can do it from there. I don't usually do this. That's why. Hold on. I gotta bring up the stream. Oh, and turn on the volume here. Hold on. Nice. Come on. Can I not get in this? Oh my, I can't even change that right now. Oh. Yeah. Well, I used to do that at 2V. Verna. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I'm having problems with the headset. Originally, it just happened out of nowhere. I was talking to someone on Instagram, and like an hour later, like I'm over on the stream, on the panel, and the next thing I hear is like, "Hey, Sierra, your voice is kind of quiet," or whatever. I'm like, "What?" I'm like looking. I'm like, "It was just working." you know, I was just like, "Really? It's that time?" I hate when tech does that, just out of nowhere at times, right? And that's usually how it goes, right? Tech fails randomly or out of nowhere. Next minute it's not working for some reason or whatever, or next hour I was just like, yeah, that's what it felt like. Is that timed out? Oh, okay. No, because yeah, okay, Vic, it's cool. No, because I can't bring up. I don't know why I can't bring the stream back up on the YouTube side. Hold on, I'm trying to. Why can I do that? No, that's not what. Why can't I bring it up? Did things change so much? Yeah, see, you guys can tell this is an Improv 2 stream because clearly I have no clue what I'm doing right now. Clearly. Why can I? Can I? Why can't I get in there? Oh. Well, anyways, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it just happened. All right. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Yeah, because when I saw it, it said banned. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm glad I just timed you out. Man. My bad. Anyways, welcome back. I guess stuff happens. Right. Misclick. Right. It's not like I meant to. Right. Everyone knows that. Okay, Jason, write the comment again. I will try to pin it and not block you or time you trying to do it in process. Oh, whatever. There. Okay, this time. Okay, look. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I must have like just grazed by that. You barely touch something and just like you're because I think I was swiping up at the same time and you know I must have hit it with like the corner of my finger or something. There we go. I'm just gonna pin that comment. So where are you guys all up to? What's that? Oh, I see you down there. What up, buddy? Nice to see you again. This is actually one of the people that used to well, I shouldn't say was, but has been subscribed to me for a while. This dude did my kind of free survival kit challenge, or as I call it, the urban garbage survival kit challenge that I did a long time ago. What's up, man? No. That is not the reason. That is not the reason. It's my excuse. Kidding, kidding. All right, enough of that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing well, like I said. Oh, apparently I'm noticing that I'm doing things not in the greatest fashion and way right now. But whatever. It's an impromptu stream. Yeah. Let me drink some coffee. Maybe I need to wake up more. Get some sense into me. Yeah, I know. I remember. I won't be going doing this stream overly long, but I do need to watch the MVPs stuff. And since I have time, hopefully you'll understand, Jason. As a content creator. I mean, look right now. For all you out there right now, how many? I know I'm not the only one streaming, right? And some of you out there are subscribed, following the same channels that I follow, and you see that, right? There's like right now is prime time in North America for streaming because it's evening time, right? People are sitting down to eat, whatever, right? They're already done work for the day, right? They're at home. People are back from school, university, college, whatever, and they're just eating and watching whatever, right? And sometimes it's live streams. I mean, I remember a few times I would scroll down my subscription feed, right, and I just see like nine different channels live. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're all on live. I don't know who to join right now and interact with, right? And sometimes you will see me actually what I call stream hopping, you know, just like how people bar hop. Well, I stream hop, and I noticed that too. Sometimes I'm just like, it's like literally one stream ends, people go to another stream. I'm like, oh look, when you see the same people again, it's just like, oh look, and you hear, are you following me, CR? I'm like, no, 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 I was here first. How can I follow you if I was here first? Right? You had a busy day, Shawnee? Yeah. Yeah, you following Gutsong? Ah, wow. Yeah, I'm doing so. Oh, you made soup tonight? That sounds super awesome. Well, I had to throw one in for the stream, right? It wouldn't be the same if I did throw one of those in randomly, right? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'll show you guys something. Yep. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. When it's not even the same ones that you'll see in the video. Of course, I've been doing it. I mentioned it on some of these other live streams. I've been doing it, so it's not. Well, I guess you guys already knew it because I already told you guys technically, so nothing new. And for anyone that didn't know, well, that's a quick sneak peek. You just have to wait for the actual video, or show more of it. And you've been editing your next vid? Oh, for Friday. Yeah. That reminds me, as a content creator, I need to actually start recording some more videos. I had videos. Actually, I technically have videos till the second week of November right now, with a few shorts of reels in there. But I need to record some more content. There's still 9 weeks left in the year. I still need content. End of the year stuff is kind of self-explanatory. I can make that content easily. It just writes itself. It's the other 8 weeks that I need some content on the channel. Oh, look who it is here. I've been graciously let me welcome Sassy Gal. How are you doing, Sassy? Every time Sassy comes by, I'm always picturing her with Baby Yoda. With the hand. Yeah. Welcome back, Faye. That's nice to see you guys. How was that camp out, Sassy? I'm assuming that meant I just got on versus I just got so. You know, as you read the text from like our comments, it's just like sometimes you just fill in the blanks. I know sometimes my grammar's off or I put words in the wrong place. I'm just like, I really gotta work on my grammar sometimes. Or I'm trying to type really fast on the phone, right? And it's just like, or some autocorrect thing. I'm like, you hit enter or return, and you're just like, I didn't mean that word. I meant this other word. You know how that always happens. Yeah, I bet it was. I mean, it's honestly fall. And I know Sassy has shown the fall leaves there, so it can't be that warm. I mean, warm, but not that warm. All right. Probably in the like high 50s. I don't know. Maybe you're still seeing 60 Fahrenheit weather, 16 Celsius plus, but I know for me here, I actually saw kind of more a frosty morning. Like literally just this fin coating of ICE. Like you could notice as soon as the sun hits it, it just like disappears. It's like you could notice the transition, the gradient from like in the shade, in the cold with ice, in the sun, and wet. Yeah, I was just like, oh look, the sun's coming out. 47. That's probably about like what 8 Celsius, 7 Celsius. Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe it might make it funny, hey? Okay. 35. That should be about what 3, 4 Celsius, give or take. Give or take. Give or take. I mean, I've already seen below freezing temperatures at night. It's still above freezing during the day. Everyone here, yes. And it looks like it might hold a little bit longer. I'm like, yes, because I'm not quite done outside yet. It's giving me a little bit more extra time in comparison to like the last couple other years. And no, I'm not using that one word because I'll use the word frozen white rain. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. It describes it very accurately, and everyone knows what I'm talking about. Hopefully, hopefully, yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, I just like this headset. I just like it's. I think issues with it. So, for some reason, I think it's. I'm starting to wear it down because not only my mic volume is not high enough unless I shout, and I don't feel like shouting, hence I'm not using it right now. Just using the built-in mic, for example, right? I mean, I can put on a wired headset, but that also means I'm tethered to it, and all that stuff. Especially if I want to do stuff or whatever in between. So, oh yeah, yeah, I know. Straight up, Sassy, that's the time of year for me right now too. All right, it's still nice during the day, but as soon as that kind of the sun starts to descend behind the horizon, you just feel that coolness just like kind of take over the area. Like you notice it. It's just like, you know, so if you go out for like supper or whatever, it's just like, you're bringing a jacket. It's just like you're warm going to the restaurant. It's just like, but then you come out of the restaurant. It's like, oh, I'm glad I brought this jacket. It's a little cooler out than I thought it would have been a couple hours later. So yeah. So what else has been up with me? Well, I'm doing the things here that I need to get done before the season ends, or while it's still warm or not cold. Wow, not cold. I wouldn't even say warm. I don't even use the word warm. I'll just use the word less cold. It's because it's less cold. It's not warm. Sassy. You're gonna bring the whole closet with you when you go out, CR. Just imagine seeing Sassy like roll the suitcase behind her. What's the suitcase for you? Where are you going? Oh, it's getting cold. I might need the extra clothes. Kidding. So yeah. So luckily today I saw some sun, and actually it was actually sunny today. So I have my solar lights charging or finishing up their charge. It'll eventually be dark. So they'll automatically turn on when I'm ready, or when they're ready. So that's what time is it? Yeah, it's about 20 minutes to the top of the hour. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Hey, look. I'll show you guys. Look. Let's see if anyone remembers this from 1 year ago. Yeah. This will look very similar. I had to change the container out, by the way. I actually had to change the container out during part of the year. Just gonna give it a little bit of water. Look some other things here. Lately I've been getting more into this container gardening. I mean, like, I can grow stuff outside, but it's nice to know that I can grow stuff in a container, too. And kind of diversify myself, so to speak. Oh, I guess Sassy must have missed that video that I showed last year. maybe I'll send her a link to that video. Well, you know what? Solar oven, solar dehydrator, right? That would be a good time, generally speaking, right? You know? But yeah, Sassy, what was in the pot? Something to sprout your interest. Pun intended. Yeah. Yeah, I said that. No, it's just something to, green up the place. Not that kind of green, the other kind of green. Right? No. I kept it going. Actually, there was this one period of time I was kind of worried for a moment, then it bounced back. I was just like, oh, my goodness. And at first I thought, I'm like, because I didn't see much growth. I'm like, ooh, but then it rebounded back. I'm like, oh, good. See, straight up, Sassy knew exactly what I was talking about. Don't worry, Sassy. I'll send you a full description outlining what I meant and what it is and all that stuff. Or I could just send you a picture. A picture says 1,000 words, right? So whatever you want, right? One picture or 1,000 words, whatever more convenient. So yeah. But yeah, I've just been getting stuff ready. Ugh. I feel like one of my last videos, well, because I technically didn't schedule a video for the last Friday, because I did streams during that week too, and I had shorts for that or reels. But the week before, I did put out that chop and drop video. I appreciate everyone that dropped by on that video. Pretty good response from that. amongst some other things, see some familiar faces and some different faces. When I say faces, I mean channels. You know what I mean, right? I was just like so, but that was just a very small portion of what I actually did. I did a lot more since, a lot more. I just felt like every day I was just like chopping and dropping, just every single day almost, just like nonstop. I was like, well, I might as well do this. Hopefully, you'll add some fertility or whatever later in this later, well, next year or and stuff like that. In the days, in the months and years to come. So I figured, why not? I'm trying something slightly different on it. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'll have to wait until next year to see. If I see similar results or something different, then I'll know for sure what's going down. We'll just say I'll hit you on some of the words: crunch, crunch, crunch. Right. So we're just doing that, and I have been doing that for a while. Actually, the last little bit, been sorting out seeds, like I've said to some other people. This reminds me of something. I was speaking to one of my friends today, and I was just like, they're like, "Hey, Sierra, what's up? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Sorting seeds." And they're like, "Why now?" I'm like, "Why not? Why not? Why now? This is like the best time to do it, or one of the times I do it." Right? They're like, because literally I'm harvest. I just harvested like 1 day ago, right? I still had to sort for it. Remove some of the less desirable seeds. Ones that are kind of small, maybe cracked or not as good. Try to maintain a higher quality of seeds I'm gonna have for whatever the reason is. If I'm using it for this, that, regrowing them or whatever, right? So I figure, yeah. I mean, I actually had so many seeds that I actually took the time to like remove some of the smaller ones out of it, and trying to have some better ones, that are bigger, more developed, and all that stuff. Especially if I decide to use them to specifically grow something, right? And I'm not talking about like doing anything like consuming the seeds, whatever, or roasting them. If I'm actually growing them, and not just microgreens, right? If I'm actually trying to regrow a full grown plant later down the line, well, yeah, I'll try to use the best seeds I have at the moment and go from there. Speak of which, I need to like literally. I've been like sorting seeds. Like it feels like all month, last several weeks. Yeah, some of them are kind of small, but some of them are really, really pretty good size. So now I will say one thing because it probably shows it on the channel. There is this one tomato plant, and I did mention this in one of my earlier live streams. And because since Sassy's here, she gave me encouragement on that tomato. Well, unfortunately, Sassy, that plant did not make it past September. I just had issues with that. I don't know exactly. It just could not. It wasn't developing and all that stuff in comparison to the other tomatoes that were in the same kind of area, relatively area for the same amount of time. Like the other tomato plants were fine for what it was, right? They were producing, but that one plant that I showed this year of me transplanting into the ground, that one did not make it. But this is why we plant more than one, right? Right? We have spares. So I was just like, well, okay. So this year wasn't the greatest season for tomatoes for me. I don't think it did well. I had issues with the peas here this year. My peas were kind of mediocre. Could have been better. I mean, I've seen worse, but could have been better still. While other things were, on par or better, I was gonna say. Especially this year. Some of them were just quite much better. And I learned a few lessons from doing things last year in terms of harvesting or seed saving. There's a couple things I didn't do so great last year. Things happened to the seeds, and I had to discard them. And I'm like, no, I cannot do that again this year. So I'm being more proactive. I'm like learning from the mistakes from the past. I'm like, okay, let's not go through that and have issues with the seeds in terms of like not just harvesting them, but kind of setting it up so you can store them. I kind of slipped up on that last year. This year, I'd be more proactive and actually trying to avoid that issue again. So it seems like it's doing much better. Although I had to put the effort in, but didn't take that long. So. So yeah. I wish that tomato would have won, but whatever. Thank goodness I had plenty of spares. Some other ones to use. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ceci, that's why it's just like, that's why I'm trying to take advantage of this time. That kind of better weather. I mean, right now for me, it's actually seasonal. Within seasonal range, typical normal daytime highs, daytime lows, right? Like it is supposed to be below normally or averagely. Is averagely a word? I feel like that's not a word. On average, it is supposed to be above freezing during the day and below freezing at night here. On average, so we're in range still. So anything lower or higher, then yeah, I'd start saying something because it's kind of more out of range. But a couple degrees or so within range, that's within range. Nothing too extreme, yeah. Yeah, I got you, Jason. Yeah, okay, I said it. Okay, come on, give me. I was trying to pick up a word there that probably doesn't exist, right? I should look it up. It's like, hey, everyone, look at averagely. Is that average? I don't know. It almost sounds like an adverb. Yeah, adverb. Yeah, because yeah. I gotta remember this is not a vocabulary stream. My CR vocabulary stream, but whatever. Yeah. More. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, I. I mean, I'm hoping I have this one point that right now that I was just like, I hope I can still get to it. I mean, it's not a deal breaker if I don't because I had plenty of other ones, but it'd be nice if I could get to it. But we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out, or how much time I have for it. Since the window of opportunity has opened itself, for now, I'm gonna capitalize and utilize that window of opportunity before it closes for the season. Because there's been other seasons where my window of opportunity has already closed by this time already in the year. All right, so let's just say seeing the grounds outside still is kind of encouraging still. Kind of encouraging still. Yeah, see what we come up with. Yeah. Take add ly. Hey, you could be sassly. You could be sassly. Is that even a real word? Hey, Sassy. I swear I never remember that. Next live stream you do Sassy, I'll be like, hey, Sassy. She'll be like, did see her just say that? It'll be like months later. You'll forget about this, and it's just like, oh yeah, you did do that stream, and we did talk about that, and I did bring that up to CR. So yeah, yeah, exactly, like Sassy. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I wasn't planning to do a panel, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering. you'll you'll stay sassy, but keep it classy. I should just write that as a comment on on one of your videos. Next thing I know, Sassy has pinned your comment. Next day, 500 likes. What? I was just kidding around. I didn't think anyone would take me seriously. Ah, yeah, exactly, Sassy. Oh, but yeah, but honest, I'm trying to be serious. I was trying to be serious for this stream, but I guess that's out of the question. Clearly, right? I'm just gonna end every word with ly. just a bunch of words. Clearly, finally. Seriously, yeah, I know, right? Seriously, I'm just okay. Anyways, okay. Sir, yes. Put on your adult, serious voice, face now. I'm trying. A couple of laughs so never heard every so often, right? A couple of laughs, right? A little bit of humor never heard. Especially if everyone's actually laughing. Hey, Sassy, GP's here, man. We gotta be serious. We gotta be serious. I don't want this guy telling me, oh, dropping to be 50 CR or 20 or whatever. Next thing you know, I'll be like, oh my god, this is so. I should okay, GP. I just dropped and gave you 10. I mean, don't ask much for me though. I can't do that much. Yeah. You know what? I barely do this, by the way. Why not? I barely do this, and this won't be as long as you think. But and guess what? You know what I see? Yeah. Standard verification, by the way. That's an FYI. Although I'm not planning it will go overly long. Just want to, gradually gradually catch up with you folks. I've never done. Forget about that now, Sassy. I'm just gonna be like, how come I keep using these words with ly? Oh yeah, since that stream that I talked about it. And speak of that, look at this. Let me this awesome dude to the stage here.
Hey CR, how you doing?
Ah, man, how are you doing? Welcome. I know. I wasn't even planning to do a stream, GB, but I just have a little bit of time, and it's nice to see you. Wasn't expecting much, but whatever. It's all good.
Yeah,
Now,
it's definitely a mid-stop middle of the week kind of stream as well, which is really cool. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here on our side. I
Yeah.
fell asleep and then kind of woke up about an hour ago and just had a bit of coffee and saw
Yeah,
that you
I
were
know, I
live.
know, I know. For you, yeah, it's morning, all right. It's evening time, or even almost night for some of us in North America. Like it's
Yeah,
between let's say 5. It's 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern right now. So PM. Is it
I already
dark there?
slept.
Is it dark
I
there?
already had, yeah, I crashed for like 4 or 5 hours earlier though. Like I slept pretty early this evening and then I just kind of woke up recently. So yeah, my sleeping pattern's kind of out of whack, which is good in a way. So yeah, it's all right. I
Well,
feel
Sassy
fresh.
saying hi to you, GP. She's like, "Hello, Guardian prepping," and I'll add an ly. I'll add an ly in there. Why not?
Kazel being mysterious and this strong silent type here at the moment, but she's also here with me.
Hi.
Hey, by the way, to the chat. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, sorry,
Hi,
yeah,
Kay.
I'm still.
Good morning.
Good morning. I haven't slept yet, but that's normal for me.
Well, hopefully I don't put you to sleep again.
If I go to sleep, it will definitely be because it's been a long day.
Yeah. Like GP. Like I was gonna say, I don't usually do these streams at this time. It's a very depending on the channel or whatever. It's this time because here in North America it's evening, so it's prime time. So everyone's streaming, right? Because like I said earlier, everyone gets off work, everyone's eating, whatever, have more time in comparison to the morning or afternoon times that I can stream at too. So you know what I mean?
I do. I don't know. I can't tell you how often I've done like random pop-up streams like this, and it's really great
Yeah.
that you do because it's nice to just like see your streams come up and be able to join in. I mean, lives are usually I find them a lot more entertaining than
Well, yeah, it's more interactive.
Yeah.
It's like talking on the phone. I mean, not quite talking to someone personally, but it's next best thing for what it is.
Yeah, the interesting part about live is that it definitely is one of those things where you can't edit. So everything that you're doing is more, on the spot type of thing. But I don't know. I've just never.
Yeah, just like how I randomly timed out someone that I was trying to pin their comment. Like
Right.
idiot. I was just like, I can't believe I just did that. I was just like, I can't believe it. I'm like, I'm sorry, forgive me. I didn't mean it. Then all I hear is like, he's laughing in the background, CR. Like, because he's hearing me say this, right? Apologizing, all that stuff. Yeah.
I do. It's all good, bro. And I'm so happy that we've got those
Jesus.
shout-outs back as well.
Oh, I know, right? Like I said, like I posted on our personal group page. I was just like, that's kind of how it felt like. It kind of felt like that, that kind of situation.
So-
It felt like that.
With regards to preparedness and that type of thing as well, like I know that we all kind of have a project that we're working on that we kind of, just something that we're fixated on the time regarding preps. Is there something at the moment that you're kind of working on, like right now? Like I know that you're also very much into gardening, which is great. Like I love your.
Well, I mean, because it's the end of it's harvesting time, fall, right? So I got to just kind of just do it. Because like Sassy just said earlier, if you don't do it and you don't get to it, then it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, because you take all this time in during the season to water it, baby it, fertilize it, add the trellis, tie it up, prune it, and all that stuff, and you don't get a harvest. It's kind of like, it's disappointing. You know what I mean? Because you do all this effort for it and don't get the fruit of your labor. You know what I mean?
Well, you speak about fruit of the labor. I was watching a video earlier from one of the homesteaders. He's one of the guys that does a lot of gardening on his channel, and I'll just
Yeah.
give a shout out to him quickly if you don't mind me doing so, mentioning who I was watching, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so he's a really good channel, and I definitely recommend you doing the same thing. But he was busy speaking about how you separate fruits on a tree as well. How when you can't have gardener's greed. That's the gardening channel with Jamie Prigoni. You might be familiar with him.
Mm. Well, I mean, that's like what I'm doing. I'm sorting out seeds right now,
sorry.
right?
Sorry,
It's
go
like
ahead.
when I was saying it's like what I'm doing right now with the seed. I'm sorting out some of the less desirable ones because they're too small, cracked. Because I'm just because in the springtime, if you're planting, right, you're thinning it out anyways, right? So
Yeah. What I'll do. Give me 1 second.
I feel like he's gonna like show me something really interesting.
So you're right. I'm going to
Yes,
drop
yes.
a video in the.
Okay.
I'm going to drop a video in the chat. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can drop that.
Okay, so just save that for a bit later if you want. But as you said, like
Actually,
you're
I gotta remember I'm on the stream here. So can you send it to me through Instagram? Well,
Yeah,
you can
of
do it
course.
after or whatever. You don't have to do it right now, but it's because I can't remember in the streamer you can't click on links and go.
Yeah.
Like I can't even save it, right? So
No. What I'll definitely do is I can send you an Instagram message about that afterwards. I can definitely do that.
Yeah, that way if I could check it out.
Yeah,
See
it's
what's going on.
just like he's actually got a really good way. Like I've really been into permaculture for quite a while. I love the idea of a food forest. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I noticed that in that video, or was that
Right.
the shorts? Sometimes I forget. Was it the shorts or video? Well, one or two. I saw that one. Where you dropping some stuff. And apparently Sassy's getting her long-term storage organized and filling in the gaps. She's like, "Oh, there's still room for coffee. I can still slide this this little pouch of instant coffee. There's still room on the shelf for it." I bet you that's how Sassy's thinking. I know she likes her coffee, like me. Why is CR whispering? No. But yeah. Yep.
So that's actually a pretty good one to, the project that Sassy mentioned as well. The project is getting my long-term storage organized and filling in gaps. So I
told you. I told you. See, she's trying to...
Absolutely. No, 100% so. Like that's such a good, like currently as well, it's such a good thing to have your final preps kind of, sharpened up. There's different stages and periods where things could be tumultuous as well. And right now, absolutely, we're faced with one of them. Like, I think that we're definitely in a stage where, like, there's so much more tension. And we don't need to get into any of the stuff either, because we all know, like, what's going on right now. But, yeah, just across the world, there's so many like, things that are heated up. And I think right now is a really good time to have, like, your, just polishing up your final preps. Any things... There's also things quickly where they're more perishable preps, if you want to put it that way. The difference between like non-perishable, like your long-term kind of, tool sets as well, and like a lot of your preps that are designed to last a long time, those are fine. But there are stages when things are a little bit more tense where it's good to just have those, like, to obtain the couple of perishable preps that will be able to essentially, and you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I got you, man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. Apparently Sassy likes that term. Sharpen up. Let me just cut that right in there on the screen. Gotta keep sharp.
You know what I really enjoy is the terminology when you say that you're like, to sharpen a person against like rough situations. You know what I mean? Like if a person like goes through, because I was speaking to a friend of mine earlier, Chris, and I just gave him, I was coming back on my bike from the shop with my bike from the shop, and he was walking on his way down, so I just gave him a lift to his place. And while we were riding, I was just busy chatting to him, and speaking about it as well, because he was busy speaking about like stuff that he's going through at the moment, because he's just got like some financial restraints and stuff that he's got to deal with. And I was telling him about the whole apple tree thing, where sometimes what they do when apple trees are young to make them a lot more sturdy and stronger, they'll like take apple trees and they'll shake them around quite vigorously to try and like to actually increase and to kind of get them ready for like their life. And they'll do so like on a semi-regular basis, just to like make sure that when they are providing those apples, that they're able to do so without like damaging the limbs, because the apples get too heavy. So that's also something that's really, I guess, relevant. Quickly,
exactly, Sassy. All right, learn from our people. Adapt that information, all right, to your own location, to the gear, to your own situation, right? Because there's always that slight variation on some things because of location and stuff like that, right? So, yeah. But you learn through using it, right? You adapt that information in for what you're doing, right? I mean, that's what I do. And try it out myself, right? Try it out here, adapt that information. Like you'd be growing something or something like that. I know. Straight up, she missed it. Straight up, you see that? She missed that opportunity on that. Sassy's like, dang, I missed that. Yeah. Let me just put that on the screen for fun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so. So, yeah, I mean, I see a lot of information out there, right? I mean, like, I'm trying to adapt it the best I can. I mean, some of the knowledge out there is kind of more universal to a certain degree, right? Just like how we all need water and food. Eventually, some of us need coffee. Like me. Not saying anyone specifically in the chat. We. Anyways, oh, sorry. I just went on a tangent on that one, didn't I? Sorry. I'm just, yeah, she's like, yeah. Hey, Sassy, is that how many cups you had today? What's up, Blake? Let's see you in the room. Hey, Sassy, is that how many cups you had? 4? She's like, I'm on my 4th cup, guys. I think I had maybe 2 throughout the whole day, though, since morning. I usually space that kind of stuff out. Oops.
Welcome to the chat, Hurts. Thanks for making the time to stop by. Appreciate it. And something that I don't know, something that you might find as well with storage is I've also been leaning towards kind of there's hard pack storage and soft pack storage, and some quite often soft packs actually been coming in quite handy because of the way that can be a lot more mobile and it's so much easier to transport. Even when it comes to like the adventure motorcycles as well, having soft luggage is so much more convenient. Doesn't keep your gear as safe, Same thing, you know, when it comes to traveling and when it comes to prep, like any sort of prepping.
See, Sassy, I know. I just know. Ever since I seen that video, I mean, she does mention it every so often. But apparently she said, oh, she probably had that much for real. You know what? I haven't seen that dizzy kind of emoji face for a while. Preparedness veteran used to always use that. Remember that? He used to always use that emoji on the screen, like as his like icon on screen. Oh, it reminds me of that now. Uh, so yeah.
So, if I may tell you,
Well, I can say I got a Venus flytrap. It's not a very like a plant that produces or is useful in any way other than being super duper cool. But yeah, GP got me a Venus flytrap like 3-4 days ago. So it's yet to be seen if I can keep it alive, but it's really cool.
I bet it is, right? You should do a video on that, GP. You should do a video on that.
that's actually not a bad
some
idea.
time lapse or something. I don't know, something like that. Just it'd be different. I mean, it's kind of gardening, right? It still relates into your channel. It's not that far of a stretch.
That's a brilliant idea, and I think that we're actually going to do that within the next like 1 or 2
No,
days.
then, you know, just do it, all right? Just like, and besides, like, you know, you document it, and you know, you'll notice it'd be like, hey, it did actually grow, because I have footage of it from before. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, right? Because sometimes these changes you don't notice until you have something to compare it to, like comparing. It's like if you go on vacation or something like that during the gardening season and you come back like let's say a week or whatever later and you're just like, wow, that grew fast, right? Because you haven't seen it for a while, right? Because when you see something all the time, sometimes you don't notice the change, right? Because it's just like you see it all the time, right? You're not noticing that. You know what I mean? Until you notice, oh, hey, it actually grew a fruit or whatever, right? Flower. And then you notice that.
So the really cool thing is that usually works almost, you know, for the most part. I try to take a walk through like my starter food forest that I've got like 2 or 3 times a day. Also because I love it so much, I'm really like interested in it. So basically, with doing that, usually you don't see the growth as quickly, but because it's been raining so heavily, like even though I walk through like, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, like I'm noticing these like small little like buds that are being created and like new life that's starting to grow. And then not just that, but like the grapevines that I've got growing, one of them specifically is growing so rapidly at the moment that even though I go through like twice a day, every time I go there, like it's growing like a bit more. Like that's, I don't know. It would actually be very cool to do a time lapse of that, to actually like record the grapevine growth and show like how fast grapevines legitimately grow. Because I mean, it's just such an amazing
but it
process.
takes time to do time lapse. Obviously.
What's that?
Yeah. Some of those time lapses can take quite a bit of time to set up because you actually have to physically do it in real time. So we get that kind of nice. Ooh, look what happened. What happened to it? I mean, it's just like
long footage. Like it's got to be like, you know, 3 or 4 hours, four maybe with the grapevine, even like I'd say 6-7 hours, and then you got to make sure that with the recording, that the battery of whatever device you're using, you can use 2 devices, and that can also work. But yeah, you won't get the same effect.
See, Sassy wants to see it too. She wants to see it too, GP. She wants to see it too, apparently. Oh, that's so cool. Venus flytrap. I would love to see that. I would like to see that. Just, I mean, I've seen them, but I mean, just seeing another point of view or seeing someone else actually have one. You know,
We'll definitely do a video, and I'll give it a tickle and see if I can get one of the thingies to close.
Yeah, we will absolutely do so. And I've been asking Kay as well to perhaps just shoot like a short stuff video recently as well, just to have her also kind of be a little bit more on the channel to interact with it. And it's been incredible. I can't tell you how much support in the way that like I've been able to appreciate like just the support as well from the beginning that I've been getting from not just the community but from Kay. It's been really, really helpful. And I'm super grateful to have a life partner over the last 12 years that I have. Don't mean to make it all cringy and awkward and like, you know, that type of thing.
So basically what you're saying is that she's really special. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, absolutely, CR. And as maybe you're not as much, but you too, buddy.
And no, she did not tell me to go say that. I'm saying it for my own words here. He didn't secretly message me. CR, you gotta say it like this.
That's awesome, bro. So cool. Yeah. So yeah, I think gardening is one of those, being able to like work preparedness around nature, being able to, you know, be in sync with the open world, and also appreciate it a lot too. And look after it, and then it kind of looks after you. I think us being as in sync with nature as possible could potentially be the difference between like our survival or not at the end of the day. And I think that that's like one of the most, like, I'm not a very religious person and I don't speak about faith very much. You know, like I have respect for faith, I do. But when it comes to like nature and what is provided out there, and like that there's a creative spirit behind it, whatever, you know, whichever religion you're from, and I really just try to have respect for all different, like not all faiths, because some religions, I'm sorry, like I'm not going to get into it heavily, but like there are obviously like negative traits to certain things out there, sure, absolutely, but I'm just going to say like it's really important for me to be able to see like that us being in sync with the natural world is so much like of a soulful thing, you know, like you feel it in your soul and your spirit when you work with like the garden, and when you go hiking or when you go camping, like it's something, and absolutely that can keep us safe at the end of the day. I firmly believe.
You know what? I know I say this to you all the time, but this guy's got a way with words. He just does. I wish I could just speak like this guy, man. It's so. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, heartly. Yeah.
Thanks for that, CR. You're the only person who says it, so trust me, I truly appreciate it when you do. Like, and you can ask Kay. Like, I mean what I'm saying as well. Like, I really do. That's not something, because I know that we do unfortunately live in a world where people do kind of just make things up, and they like blow smoke, and they like say things that they don't really mean, and that's.
Well, I'm not making that up.
But yeah, no. I really
have said it like how many times to you? Like,
no, I know, dude. I absolutely
every
know.
Saturday. No. Well, except for the last like 2 months, but whatever.
Yeah, no. Shadow just had things to take care of, and I get that as well. And yeah, just man, I can't tell you how difficult the challenge ahead of me lies as well. In regards to like. Other things, but I also like learning about other people too. So I've got to check myself whether I'm like rambling or whether I'm talking too much about myself either.
Oh, you know? Come on, GB. I'm always continuously rambling on this channel and just randomly say something. You should see me on the side chat sometimes. Sometimes I just like, no, because I know YouTube wants to see interaction in the side chats.
Yes.
Because it's more likely you'll get the host of the channel will get more of that watch time, because you're not just kind of in and out or working, right? And besides, there's another thing about streaming that people don't realize at times. It is much harder to stream without the audience, without the side chat.
Absolutely.
How many people do you know? How many channels out there? Think about
100%.
How many channels out there do a live stream without the side chat? Not very many. I've done a few, but that's because I knew what I was talking about. If it was like there's no side chat, it's much harder. Because I've talked to some other people, right? And because you don't have that interaction on the side chat, right? Bounce questions back and forth, say what they're talking about, all this stuff, right? Because it's more interactive in that way. You know what I mean?
So much so. Even though
It's just like having a panel member, right?
Yep.
It's actually much easier to just stream like this. Because we can talk back and forth. I can talk back and forth with the side chat, right? When you don't have the side chat or a panel member, it is much harder. I mean, try to go 4 hours. I've never, like, some of these people, I drop in, I'm like, why is no one chatting? It's kind of, I get people are kind of like doing stuff in the background, I know Sassy, she's washing dishes or whatever, right? That's why, I get she can't keep typing because her hands are wet. But I mean, like, just say something, right? Say hello, right? I mean, sometimes every so often you'll see a smiley face, random smiley face, or my commenting randomly comment.
Well, I also have to admit, that we more and more, I think a lot of people do experience this, but it is something that I've struggled with, I could say personally, is that the world itself and finding true friendship and finding, because we've got the people that we're close to, fortunately, and that they're there for us as well, and that they're there like in support and as companions. However, we're living in a more and more lonely and separated world, I feel too. And I think that because of not just the advent of social media being what it is, but if you look at the way that people interact with one another, people are far more cautious these days. And I think that that's going to get much worse because as soon as we have so much deep faking from the internet, from people being able to create different type of like deep fakes, and because the age of information is going to become the age of confusion, and with the confusion that's ahead of us, I think that that'll be amplified.
Wait, GP, I'm confused. What you're talking about?
All right, so basically,
I was being sarcastic.
Am I just being blind and it flew over my head? Right?
No, I'm just being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic.
Right. You see, I actually just didn't pick up.
Sorry. In the chat, I would write LOL. Sorry. I forgot to say I'm laughing out loud or JK or a smiley face. That's how you know I'm not being serious about it, right? Like I'm trying to make like a joke in there or something like that.
So I know I can be extremely gullible too sometimes, right? Like, and I can completely like miss something. You know what I mean? Like a joke like that. And because I'm thinking so like I'm trying to focus.
Seriously, like, I know because you're in the series and then you're like, oh yeah.
Exactly that. Like, but I love it though. And that's what I'm saying. Like with the age and like of loneliness and confusion that we're experiencing, like I think that these type of conversations and being able to like have like your chats with like people that we appreciate, that we get along with, and that we've had like, some rapport with, I think that that's something that's really beautiful. Yeah, it's important.
Well, Sassy, I would do that, but it's kind of cold. Just kind of cold. Although it wouldn't be the first time. But
oh my
I don't feel like doing it right now, Zach. I don't feel like doing it right now.
So speaking about that topic, it's really interesting. Within the last week or two, I was reading this thing, and I've heard about it before, where when we insert our hands and our feet essentially as well into soil, and this is in part with the side chat conversation too, when we insert our hands or our feet into soil, the benefits and dopamine release that actually takes place, and you can double check these facts as well, like in your own time, please do so, the side research, but legitimately it increases your happiness. So we are designed like to actually be working in the dirt and to be playing with our feet in the mud, and like it's such a great experience, and to be like splashing in puddles and silly things we've got to remember within ourselves how important it can be to just retain that kind of youth within ourselves. Because
Yep.
if we retain that through our whole lives, it also allows us.
Oh, hold
learn
on, GP.
more.
Hold on, GP. On that comment.
Go ahead.
What's up, TJ? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this guy for like ever. I'm trying to remember. How are you doing, man? Of course I remember you. Met him through. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, I meet you through TJ. I'm trying to remember. Well, whatever. Everyone meets someone through somewhere, anyways. So I forget. I'm trying to remember.
No, you're good. It's good to.
Yeah.
It's definitely good to introduce and to greet people that like come up. Good day. It's nice to see you, TJs.
Trying to remember for who. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're here now. That's what matters. Like I say, right? Sometimes, people meet at different times or whatever, sooner or later, right? But what matters is that we can spend some time together in the first place. That's the more important thing, right? Because some people out there can't spend time together, or don't have that chance, or never do get that chance. So I always appreciate being able to spend some time. Not just with my followers, but with you guys backstage, whatever, and all that stuff.
If you want, and I'm just being serious about this, if you ever want to like just catch up and chat and stuff too, like the option's always there. Like within my life on a day today, I'm like usually so busy. I wish you could see, like, if you could be a fly on the wall, you wouldn't believe how busy I can actually be sometimes.
Wow, whoa. Just let me say, if I was on a firewall, I'd be worried about that plant. See, I'm paying attention. I told you guys, sometimes this stuff just writes itself. But yeah, see, I'm paying attention. I'm just not. It's not just one ear out there.
Kay's like busy falling asleep there. She is like scrolling.
Really? I actually did that. I was being sarcastic. Oh, I'll put you to sleep and right.
No, she's busy drifting off you as well. Like, because it's 2:30 now, moving towards 3 a.m.
So what did you do today, Sierra? I did a live stream and then I made someone fall asleep in a good way. Yeah.
It's like one of those audio
Oh, okay, never mind.
that you just drift off to,
So if I hear, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I gotta keep everyone awake. Everyone's drifting off.
Yeah.
Maybe I should offer coffee during the stream.
So we found, Kay and I found within the last couple of years that there is this amazing way to fall asleep if you're into like geek culture, if you're into nerd culture at all.
GP, I'm trying to keep everyone awake on this stream, dude. I don't need everyone falling asleep. It's just like, as soon as GP said that, everyone just like stopped talking. Everyone's like, "What is no comments on the comment section?" Next week, oh, sorry, CR, I drifted off for a couple minutes.
No, we have these videos, these long form videos that are like an hour and a half that are about sci-fi culture, and I won't even get into which. It's like the Warhammer 40k universe, but because there's so much to it and it's so in depth, you can just like listen to it as you're like drifting off. So yeah, just just you got to stay away from that stuff because that could also make a person fall asleep like pretty quickly. I'm full of energy at the moment, obviously, because I said like I've already had like 4 or 5 hours sleep earlier this evening, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah, and you just woke up.
Yeah,
you haven't been up all day like the rest of us.
No, I haven't, but I have been man. Watching.
I mean, you got coffee in your hands.
I do. I actually should go make a new cup. That's a great idea. I stopped drinking coffee.
I mean, Sassy's running low on coffee. I don't even have coffee in my hands.
I stopped like within the last 3 or 4 days, I'd say, realistically. I stopped drinking sugar in my coffee. So that's going to be like a whole thing for me again. I'm back to that.
I've always been more preferring of milk or creamer, but I can do without the sugar. I mean, I can have it black too if it's not good, but It just depends. I think people, it's that taste or bitterness that people don't like about coffee at times. But when it's not bitter and it tastes good, you can almost have it black. That's how I can tell how good coffee is. If I can have it black, it's really good. Because it's like so good, you don't even need to hide any of it, right? With sugar, sweetness, or creaminess, like with milk or whatever, right? Yes, Sassy, we talked about coffee. See, Sassy has selective hearing, everyone. You know, I mentioned coffee. She's like rushing back. It's like, did you guys talk about coffee? I hear coffee. You know, it's like when I hear words with CR them, I have to say something. Or I'll be like, ooh, they said that CR word I like to hear. Right? Selective hearing. Selective hearing, everyone. Oh. I guess I was supposed to put that on the screen while I was talking about it. I forgot.
Give me like 30 seconds to a minute. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna go make myself a fresh cup quickly.
All right. I mean, I'm not wanting to go that much longer, but it'll be a little bit longer. It won't be that much longer. It's because I need to actually jump into a stream. Like I said, people stream at the. It's very. Yeah, she's timing him. Sorry, I'm eating seeds in the back. Remember to yourself, don't inhale the seed. Anyways. See, now I just derailed myself because I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. Can't be that important if I just forgot it like 2 seconds later. But yeah, I'm not planning to go that much longer. I was. Because, like I said, yeah, now I remember what I was saying. I've ever streamed to 10 to. At least for a little bit. They came in earlier. Both of them. I kind of timed them out by accident. That was an accident. And couldn't get into that YouTube side to like reopen it and to change it. That's how I get for like, oops, trying to pin a comment and accidentally timing them out. Now I know why Arab people feel like at times. I'm like, oops.
That sounds like such a good thing. That I've just got the kettle boiling and now just hear it click. But that sounds like such a good thing about the mushroom coffee. With 12 superfoods in it, that sounds ridiculously good. If you can do something like that, where you have coffee that's adding nutrition, I mean, coffee is actually in essence not that bad for you. Like it has some proper good benefits. It actually like increases your cardiovascular system as well, the respiratory system too. It has a good impact on that. Like if you look at the
well, it's usually what you add into that coffee.
Yes, absolutely.
Such a sugar, right?
And too much milk. Yeah.
Yeah, or something along the lines of that.
But even milk, like I know that there's a whole conversation about that too. But like sugar, absolutely, as we all know, it's that silent killer. You know, it's that like it is definitely, and people should never blame salt for what sugar is at fault for. Sugar really is the worst, and like I don't know, like I don't mean to make anybody feel bad because we're all addicted to it from birth, right? It's the only thing that we're born with, like that we're born addicted to and craving is sugar. So like obviously for ourselves, we just got to be mindful.
I mean, it's food for me.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. I was just speaking out loud. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. What did you say?
No. I was just kidding around.
No, I just said that.
No, I was just kidding around.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, no, but like, so sugar, being able to like stop that within the last couple of days, and I'm going to try really hard to keep on it because getting myself more like ready for my next year's like fitness challenge in 2025. So yeah, I've been training more as well, but I can't get to like doing a workout all the time. I might even do.
You know what that reminds me of, GP? This reminds me of this video I did. It was like -13. I'm like doing push-ups on top of the snow without gloves. That's interesting. I haven't done that for a while. It was supposed to mimic like if your hands get suddenly cold or wet or whatever, right?
Just finishing coffee. 1 second.
Oh, by the way, GP, the live stream will go for till like Q2. I'll go to the 90-minute mark. However, with that said, I do want to talk to you in the backstage for a moment after. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So don't leave when I end the stream because I want to talk to you in the backstage for like 15 minutes.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
And
And besides, I want to get to talk to you in the backstage a little bit less formal than the live stream.
Yeah, I can also speak about side projects, some of the things that.
Yeah, I can sneak peek him something or something. Yeah, that's another reason why I like to do it.
Top
Like,
secret.
I love the live streams and all that stuff, but sometimes you still kind of hold back a little. I mean, I know I do. I don't say every last thing on my mind right now, just because, well, for whatever the reason is, or you want to surprise people later, right? But you want to get some input from someone. And besides, I just want to talk to this awesome dude, man. See, I left him speechless, everyone. You know what I hear? I don't hear anything. I left him speechless.
No, I had to run to quickly put the hot water in, just to finish up the coffee.
Oh, okay. Okay, GP. Okay, I see.
Keep the energy levels high,
Yeah.
So,
give me like a few minutes here. I gotta go get something real quick.
Yeah,
You're in charge, and Sassy can watch the live.
So yeah, I've been thinking as well in the next like 2 hours, I guess. So
didn't I just say I would be right back?
yeah.
I mean, keep it going, keep the stream going, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't mind. I can definitely chat about what's happening at the moment. So, like, I don't know with the direction at the moment and where I'm heading, like right now, in the immediate and like short term. So early this morning, I'll probably go and do like a really big session. I'll probably go and do like a workout session at about 4:30, 4:45, and do like, I don't know, I don't want to give a number, but it really, I've been trying to like work out very heavily. So it's like an 1.5 hour session, like as the sun's coming up. So it's going to be quite cool. I look forward to doing that, just staying active.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Sassy's like timing me. I'm like, I didn't take that long, Sassy.
No, I was just busy speaking about like sunsets and workouts, and how pretty the sunset is like on this side as well. And then we're going to go to the park here locally. It's not too far away. And then also just, be able to see the sunrise coming up. It's really nice. And then it's a bit cold in the beginning when you start a workout at like, 4:00, 4:30 around there. But because it's spring, summer on our side, like the sun rises quite early. So it's really like nice because I mean that pink orange hue comes over the whole bay where we're at. It's really nice. And then that's such a great way to start the day. Like if you do any sort of workout like early in the morning, like the rest of the day just goes so much smoother, I find. And then obviously at the end of the day, if you do a workout, like when you hit bed at the end of the day and you've done a workout at night, like if you do 2 workouts, one in the morning, one in the evening, and they can be short, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It can be doing something fun. It can literally be like taking a walk around your block or like just doing some dumbbell crunches or something very simple. But like just getting your heart rate up a little bit, just for a little bit. And if you enjoy it at your own pace, you can actually have fun with it. And that's the thing. Everybody has this mindset of like this dreaded fitness, and it doesn't have to be that.
You know what, GP?
What's that, brother?
As a famous song would say, "You're kickstarting my heart right here."
No, it's true. It's true.
No, I'm serious.
You got to look after yourself. Like, you got to do cardio. It's so good. Like, and it makes it's
Well, I
perfectly
mean,
timed as well.
those physical things, right? It's, I gotta lift this like heavy pumpkin or sunflower or a squash, right? You gotta do that. You're gonna bring it back inside, right? And sometimes you need physical endurance to do all of that, or at least enough of it.
There's also ways to, like, when removing certain plants and stuff, obviously, and you're speaking about that, there's also, even when I think of that, there's always ways to do it in a strategic way as well. Like, you can always, like, soften soil. You can always work smart and not hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, like, quite often, there's so many ways that you can outsmart a problem that would have taken strength, but you can just, like, outsmart it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's... Yeah.
Hey, Sassy, are you still doing those walks? I haven't seen you do that video, I kind of feel like that for a while. I'm assuming you're still doing it, even though you're not shooting a video on it. I mean, for me, sometimes I don't shoot the video, but that doesn't mean I'm not doing it. Just because you don't see the video,
I resubbed to your channel as well, Sassy. Sorry about that. Like, I don't know why. When I looked on your channel now, it didn't say subscribe, but I guarantee you, like, I've subscribed in the past, and I don't unsubscribe ever. Like, I don't think I've ever unsubscribed from any channel.
See, Sassy, I can totally agree. I mean, what's the word? I know what you mean. I mean, it's not on the phone, but it's with the headset. So it limits me. So I can't just walk away from the phone, or I have to be tethered to a headset, like a wired headset. Which, yeah, I know. No, so yes, getting some walks in. Yeah, explains why I haven't seen you for. I haven't seen a video from you for a bit. It was nice to see some other people back again. Oh, I gotta remember what time it is. 2-minute warning. Once it hits that 90-minute mark.
I see Sassy enjoys coffee as much as you as well, so I see that she's also got some coffee.
You mean us, but as much as us.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to be inclusive here, man. Everyone's always talking about being inclusive, so I'm inclusive, like including you in, right?
I'm trying to advocate for good health, so. Although you can have as much, I think you can have, like, I don't think there's really that much. It's, as you're saying earlier, it's what you put with your coffee that matters more than anything. And also, coffee drinkers, like, when you drink enough coffee, it's really good to stay hydrated. So it's helping you with that. And then that's, like, really, really good, right? So, like, obviously there's major benefits to being like a coffee drinker, because somebody that isn't a coffee drinker isn't drinking liquids as much as a coffee drinker is. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting as much hydration and water.
Yes, it is, Sassy. So. Is this the new coffee club? I can work on that. We can work on that, right? We can work on that. Maybe I'll just name my chance like coffee channel. Maybe
if Sassy would like to.
I'll use
a JavaScript. Sorry,
I'll use a JavaScript. That's supposed to be a joke. Tech joke. Coffee joke. Okay, never mind. never mind. Oh my god. Never mind. If you guys knew that's kind of you'd be like, really? You just said that.
Yeah. So if Sassy's up for it, we could definitely arrange a stream with Sassy and Kay, Mrs. GP.
Yeah.
If Sassy would be up for it, they could do like a live stream sometime. It'd be very interesting to have Sassy being like, to come up as a guest on GP channel, and just be able to chat like about, gardening, preparedness, like all sorts of things. if you were interested in doing so, Sassy. Like Kay's busy sleeping at the moment, so I'm busy speaking on her behalf. And I hope I'm not in trouble for doing so. But like, I guarantee that she'd be definitely keen and up for that. If you were interested in doing so as well. So maybe we can sort that up in the next couple of weekends or something when you guys have time, when you both have time available. That you can just do like a live stream and just chat about, pretty much anything. I think that the reason why is because a lot of the time on my live streams on my channel, like you'll see that it's mostly primarily like male dominated, and I do have like a bit of female audience as well in my channel. So I like to also just keep it like both genders like centric and make sure that like there's not just very strong leaning.
Right. We get sassier. We got some we got some more class or classy.
Yeah, it's good.
And she says it.
I think that's
That's
good.
how
Yeah.
she says it. That's how she says it. I remember that. Okay, everyone. See you from Sassy and keep it classy. Or I can't remember how she says it. It's been a while since I've seen her videos. She hasn't posted for a little bit. But yeah.
Do you know where the quote "Keep it classy, San Diego" comes from?
Shrug. I don't know.
Well, Scrubs is a very good show. That's actually brilliant.
All right. Like I said, so I appreciate this is the closing time now. So I appreciate everyone dropping by on this impromptu live stream and remembering that my wireless headset is not working the way it wants to because the mic's not working. For some reason, the volume is really low on the output. I can still hear with it, but I noticed it. And I wanted everyone to know, so just in case you're wondering certain little things or why am I muted, it's because all the serious stuff, right? I'm here trying to charge, all that text stuff and all that stuff. It's classy, yeah. You'll stay sassy, but keep it classy. Yeah. That's yeah. I mean, we can add a ly in here if you want now. Anyways, take care, everyone. And GP, stay with me here, and I'll catch you all next time, everyone. Take care.
Goodbye, chat. Chat to you soon. Keep well.
Later, everyone.